Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I continue with today's video, kindly do to click the subscribe button, like the videos, share, and then leave any comments if you have any concerns in any of my videos. Just try and leave a comment. Just leave any comments there so that when I'm going through the comment section I can see the kind of content some of you guys want on the channel and then probably your recommendations. Yes, so today's video I'll just talk briefly about my setup, how I set up the tones I use. And then as usual I'm using a Yamaha PSR S750. Yamaha PSR S750. So if I'm playing contemporary songs, that's like normal foreign songs, it means that I would like to do piano and strings. So this means that I would have to draw my piano and then my strings together. So as I have already explained some time ago, the uses of this left hood, left, right one, right two, part select. So if I want to draw now, since I'm doing contemporary, I would like to do piano and strings, as I already said. So I'll have to put one tone in right one and then another tone in right two. So piano in right one and then right two will be my strings. So I think I already have, let me go to right one. This is right one, sure. So right one, I already have piano in right one. So this is my piano in right one. Now I would like to add my strings. So I'm setting up my tone for a contemporary session. I would like to add my strings. I'll come to right two here, press right two. Then you see that the voice changes to right two. Then I select my strings. Okay, let me be on synth strings 2. So now I'll have since I have the right one, right two, I would have to activate right two here. If I don't activate it, I still only have my piano. Right, I'll still have only my piano. So to add the strings to it, I'll just press the button here. When the red light comes, it means that I've activated the strings and then the piano. So now I have strings and piano as one tone. And then for me, I think with this, the strings is too high for me. So I'll try to reduce the volume of the strings. I'll come to my mixing console here. When I press my mixing console on the screen, I can see left, right one, right two. And since my strings is in right two, here. So I'll focus on right two here. And then reduce the volume of right two. So I'm bringing right two to, let's see, 55. Let me see if I'll appreciate it. 55. Okay, so yes, it's not bad. So I have my piano and my strings. So let me just add a little to make it 60. So let's see. So that's until I like. So this will be a very good tone combination for contemporary play. And sometimes too, others may like to make changes to the octave. Right, we have octave here, we have upper octave, so plus or minus. If you want to increase or decrease the octave of the tone, you select that particular tone and then you either increase it or you decrease it. For that, I don't want to make any changes to it. So this will be my tone for my contemporary session, having my piano and my strings. And if I want to do only, for instance, local worship, which I will need only strings, I'll come back to write one, deactivate write 2, then I'll need only one tone, which will be my strings. So let's say concert strings. I don't like the strings. Let me just move to normal strings here. So let's say these strings here. So I can have just strings for my local worship. And then sometimes it's very nice if you dual the strings with a soft EP. So I'll come to write 2. Those of us who want to use only the strings can manage just the strings. And then those of us who want to add the EP, I'll come back to write 2, come back to my E piano, look for a cool Galaxy. Okay, we have Galaxy EP here, right? Yes, so Galaxy EP. Then now you have the EP and then the strings. And you can play whatever you want to play. The strings has some swelling end. Yes, but you can choose any other strings. But this is a setup that you can use. So it's either you maintain your piano and strings for your contemporary, and then for your local worship you maintain your strings, and then in some cases you dual it with a very soft EP tone. Yes, so this is how I do my setup on this keyboard. The tones may vary. The EP tone and the strings tone may vary depending on the kind of session, and then sometimes even the kind of song. Sometimes you may need, for the local worship, you may need just a warm pad throughout. You may not need a string that has a piercing sound, so you may need just a warm pad with a very cool EP. Likewise, the contemporary, sometimes even with the contemporary you can still dual a soft EP with the strings tone, and then combine it and then manage the volume. Keep the strings quite low so that the EP becomes dominant, just with the strings in the background, and then you'll be good to go. So that will be all for this video. Kindly do well to like this video, click the subscribe button, share the videos, and then do well to also leave a comment. Thank you for watching this video.